What's up, guys? This is Sahil coming at you with another review. This one is also of another iPad case. This case is called the Griffin Reveal. Here you go. That's the box. Not going to do an open boxing and all that other crap. That's a waste of time. I'm just going to get right into it. Anyways, this is a hybrid case between a rubber and plastic case. Basically, it's rubber on the sides, kind of like an Apple bumper for the iPhone, and plastic on the back. They also sell this case for the iPhone, and I know it's very popular. I know a lot of people who have it. Alright, let's get into it. Let's take a quick look at the sides, show you that the ports are pretty accessible. The speaker is accessible. Here we go. And the top, the headphone and the noise cancellation mic is pretty accessible. And the screen lock switch is actually covered, which is okay. And then you have the volume keys, which are also covered, and the mute switch. So let's get into it. Basically, I'm not very happy with this mute switch, the volume, and the screen lock key. The volume keys are not very responsive. They're kind of hard to touch, although it has been getting easier as I use it. This mute switch is really difficult to move. I'm trying to use my fingernail and it's really hard. The worst part is the screen lock switch. You really have to push incredibly hard to try. There we go, got it, to get it. That being said, I mean, it is a negative, but it shouldn't put you away from this case. Because this case is very easily available. So for people who just, they need a quick case, they don't know what to get, they don't want to bother with shipping times and all that other crap, they just want to go to a store and get it, you can find this at any store, and that's a good thing. And I'll get into more positives later. And let's look at the back. It's clear, which is great. You can show off your gadget. The big problem that I had, which to me is a very big negative, is if you look here, this square here does not fully touch the aluminum of the iPad. Let me get a little closer. I put my finger here, you can actually hear it. I don't know if you could hear that, but that is the plastic pushing into the aluminum. That is not a good thing. Dust can get in there and scratch, and if you drop this baby, there's gonna be some impact. It's gonna bounce. It's gonna bounce around in there. It's a little loose. I mean, the iPad itself isn't loose, but because that part is loose, there will be some impact, and you risk damaging your beautiful device. So that is a big negative. I mean, I probably would stay away from it if you see that. Now, I don't know if this is just my case or if all the cases are like that. I don't even know if there's a purpose to it. Maybe there's a purpose to it. I don't know. But Griffin, I would definitely take a closer look at that. So, like I said, once again, to review, the negatives are this is very hard to access, volume keys are very responsive, and neither is the screen lock key. But the keys and stuff, you can get used to that. That's not a big deal. Alright, let's get into the positives. Well, this is a very high quality construction case. I mean, it's not the cheap stuff that you see coming from, well, you know what? It probably all comes from China, but it's not the cheap stuff from China. It's good quality. There's no seams. Seams are basically where the plastics and the rubbers are molded together. You don't feel that anywhere on the edges. I believe you do feel the seam here, but it's good that they put it over there and not over here, so when you're holding it, you don't feel it. The rubber feels great. It's a nice hard rubber, really gonna protect your iPad, and that's really good. High build quality, and it's very readily available everywhere. I mean, you could probably find this thing at ShopRite. Just kidding. Don't go into ShopRite and ask for this. You'll look like an idiot. But, you can get it at Apple Store, Best Buy, all those kind of places. That being said, personally, I wouldn't recommend this case just because of this problem. But this is a good case for people who leave their case around at home and use it for casual web surfing, etc., etc. But if you're like me, you take your iPad everywhere. I take it to school, take it to work, take it everywhere. I throw it in my backpack with my books, my pens, everything. My whole life is in my backpack, and they can scratch my iPad, which costs pretty much my whole life. So, anyways, that's not good. So you're going to need a screen protector on this baby, or maybe a neoprene sleeve. And even then, you do risk damaging it. And believe me, I had a screen protector and I did scratch the screen protector and nearly damage my screen. There are a couple of marks on my screen, but it's not noticeable. So be careful with those screen protectors. You really, if you're taking it on the go, you really want to get a folio style case like the Marware CEO Hybrid, which I did review before, that has a book style case that basically covers with a hard cardboard wood-esque cover, covers your screen, covers every part. So that's good. But again, if you leave your iPad at home and it's for casual use, no, not to travel with, this is a great case because you know what? It looks good. It's high quality. You can really see the Apple logo and everything. It's readily available, and you know what? It's just a great case. I do like it. I mean, maybe I just got a bad case because of that problem. I will try to contact Griffin and ask them about that. And I guess that's it. Nothing else to be said. Again, I got this for free from Griffin Technologies. It's called the Reveal for the iPad. And below you'll find a link to the Griffin website as well as a link to the Griffin Reviewer program that I am part of. And thanks a lot to Griffin for sending this out. Just want to say, it took a little while. It took 2 weeks. I mean, I think you forgot about me. But when I called you guys, as soon as I got in touch with you guys, I got the product within, I would say, 4 days. And if you don't count the weekend, it really came in 2 days. So that worked out good. And again, I do recommend this case. Just make sure this doesn't happen. And I will probably update this video and tell you if that is on every case or just my case. And make sure if you take it to travel, you gotta cover the screen. Alright, this is Sahil from Gadget Hill signing out.